Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is the JG T3 series. Now, if you want to be specific, I believe it's called the T3 Shorty MC51 RAS Foldable Stock AEG. Ha! What a mouthful. Right, here we go, people. Still catching up on all the unboxings I should have done 3 years ago. I bought this one about 2 or 3 years ago. Can't remember where from. Still brand new in the box. So we're going to get this one open, and I hope that this one works. Because as you know, my previous unboxing didn't work. Okay, let's hope. So let's see what we get in the box. Man, there's so many variants of this. And it continues on the other side, look. Anyway. Okay. Fairly weighty box too. So we get an instruction manual that says T3, K1, K2 and K3. And then down there we've got an Allen key and one of those old school windy keys. Right, let's see what we get in the box. Okay, there's a few bits. So the first thing we have, oh, and by the way, a huge thank you to Coherent, I think that's supposed to say. I think it's pronounced that way. Coherent, a special thank you to him. He's been watching me since he was about 11 or 12. My boy's now 19 years old, fam. That literally means I claim him as my Airsoft godson. I've raised him from a child to a young man in the Airsoft world. I apologise. Also thank you to Aces High, RC and Airsoft. They also threw a couple of dollars my way. The Airsoft Virgins, thank you to you too. Appreciated. Once again, Alistair Kerr, thank you. Always got my back. The Bloody Moon too, thank you for your little tip. And also, Sinisdim, thank you very much. Really appreciated. So, in the box, we have one of them generic dumb chargers. Purchase yourself a smart charger. That's my tip of the day. A complimentary bag of BBs. Oh, that's nice. A nice little battery pack. Nice. Oh, this package just keeps on giving. You also get a metal, I believe this would be a top rail, a foregrip. Oh, you get a large, generous bag of poison. And here we go. The beast. Oh, another bag of poison. The beast itself. Oh, wait a minute. Wouldn't be an unboxing without one of these. A cleaning and unjamming rod. I tell you what, they really are generous. Even though there's already one with the manual in a little plastic baggie, there's another one of them keys for the mag. Nice. Oh, and by the way, a huge thank you to all of you for watching my videos, regardless of whether you hit that thanks thing beneath my videos, because just by you watching my videos and watching the ads, you don't have to watch all of them, but just by watching the ads, you help my channel too. So thank you. Would ya look at this beauty? Now I say beauty in reservedly because it's kind of ugly but also beautiful. I really do like this. So let's start. Obviously you can see it's got a fold-in stock, and as you can see there, it's got a nice bit of serration there, got a bit of an ugly seam down the center, but hey, it does the job. It's not soft, it is solid like the rest of the stock. It's not rubberized at all, and that's what it looks like when the stock is fully open. Nice, full size. This can't be a shorty, but anyway, I suppose when you close the stock. Anyway, yeah, so as you can see, very minimalistic but effective stock. 2 pins right there for the takedown. And then at the top, you've got your full metal drum style sight, which is, from what I can see, fully adjustable. Nice. And remember that little metal top rail I showed you during the unboxing? You can appreciate how and where that would slot on. You can see, I'm not going to put it on just yet, but you can see that, yeah, how that would work. And then you can imagine what sort of a sight you can have on there. I'm not going to put this on. I'll let you imagine what it looks like with the rail on. Good grief! Use lot imagination is strong. It literally looks like the rail is on there. Powerful. The force is definitely with you lot. Oh, by the way, if you celebrated it recently,
may the 4th be with you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can imagine now what sort of optics you can put on there. I am not going to put an optics on. Let's just carry on with the review. Now it's worth noting at this point, as cool as this primary looks, mate, there's a lot of metal going on, but there's a hell of a lot of plastic too, or polymer, or whatever it is. Believe it or not, that right there, not metal, okay? There, not metal. Here, metal. Obviously the grip, not metal. Trigger guard, polymer. Trigger, metal. Mag release, metal. This big old chunky mag, metal, good. You can see the little hole there where you can use that key, but you don't have to use the key. It's got a windy wheel underneath. Right, that's getting on my nerves. Hold on. Right, I've shoved the Tamiya plug back in. Now, this area here, as we're talking about this area, we'll get back down to there in a moment, is metal. And when I say metal, I'm talking the handguard area, the rails, all of that. Lower rail, all of that, metal. However, here, polymer. What's that all about? Anyway, front sight, metal. Outer barrel, metal. Flash hider, metal. And guess what? As if you didn't notice already, because of the style of stock and how this has been designed, guess where your battery pack goes? I hate that. Oh, I don't like that at all. You got to shove your battery pack here so you're going to be able to see it. I don't like that. I'm sorry, I don't. However, get you a black battery pack and it will look okay-ish. And logic is telling me, from looking at this, to gain access, you got to knock that bad boy out right there, that pin look. And if you haven't already guessed, hop up adjustable. We'll get to that when we get to the other side. However, back down here, you have your other optional mag release, because remember I mentioned about the paddle mag release. And even though it's on the other side, I'm loving that from this side you can tell what status your primary is in. Very nice. Oh, and by the way, this big old chunky mag that I love, it has a 500 BB capacity. Nice. And as we're talking about this big old chunky mag, shall I let you into a little behind the scenes secret? This bad boy does not stand up on its own. Guess what's holding this bad boy up? Ready for this? Come on! It's my good old WeTech Flock, the double variety. Do you know I owe a lot for this piece of airsoft history? It is the most famous piece on my channel with over 10 million views so far. Do you know, or did you know, this bad boy alone was paying my mortgage for years. It's kind of settled down a bit now, but oh my gosh, the views on this is insane. Okay, so we are on the other side. There's the other side of the stock, nothing to see here. By the way, it's one of those systems where you just literally lift to be able to fold. Oh, and as we're here, there's your rear sling point. There's the other side of the rear sight, by the way. That is fully adjustable. It's got screws there and all. Nice, nice. There's the grip. Looks very minimalistic and very stylish. A nice place to rest the thumb. Got some very subtle finger grooves right there. I like it, I like it, I likes it a lot. And then we get to the business side of this receiver right here, where you have your selector switch, very substantial selector switch, I like it. So there's your safe, there's your semi, that says 20, but I'm sure you can do more. Right, let's have a quick feel. Okay. Yes, nice and chunky, clunks into place effectively. If anything, it's not as firm as I would like it to be, but it does its job. It's by no means loose. Yeah, just a little bit firmer, and that would be the sweet spot for me. And then right here on the mag well, you've got this ridiculously long serial number. Oh, and there's the other side of your mag release, which is metal. And there's the other side of your handguard, your rail system. I love that it's all numbered, looking all official and everything. Oh, I hate that little Tamiya staring at me. Look at it, poking its head through the hole, staring at me. 14mm counterclockwise threaded barrel. Now for one of the things that really excites me about this particular platform, because look, you can get your Will Smith on, because look, it's on a spring system. You can pull it back, seat it there, and oh wait, this is a JG. It might break, but it's metal. Oh, let me just do it once anyway. If anything for you lot. Hey! Come on! Right. Guess what I haven't shown you yet? When you pull the cocking handle back, and yes, that is what HK calls it, a cocking, okay? I know people like to say charging, but anyway, same difference. Once you pull that back, right there, your hop-up adjustment. One thing I must say though, you've got to have fingers like ET if you want to hold on to it like this and get to that mag release. Oh my goodness, it's all the way there. Which is why I'm super happy you've got your paddle mag release. Nice. Right, so I've got the supplied battery pack. I always like to test these things with exactly what you get in the box, apart from the charger. Those dumb chargers are just dumb, okay? Yeah, get you a smart charger. Right, so I'm gonna put this in, and then all you gotta do is pop that pin out. And then that whole metal rail system handguard thing just literally pops off. Okay, and then you just connect up your battery pack there, and then you've literally got to sit this bad boy any way you can see to sit it. I suggest it will probably sit at the bottom like this. Yeah, or maybe on the side. Anyway, let me do it and see how it works. Actually, stop, no, wait. I can't bring myself to put this colourful battery pack in there. It's just going to make a mockery out of the whole look of this thing. So, got myself a pair of these. So it's one battery pack really, but just split into two. Nunchucks. Anyway, I'll see if I can fit them in instead. They will look a lot better. So, and by the way, this is 9.6 volts. Come on. Come on. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here is absolutely impossible to put a battery pack in, so I've given up and I've used a bit of that. And before you say, what? You can't use that on a primary? Excuse me, loads of people use this stuff. So yeah, I gave up, did that. That will do for the purpose of today's accuracy test and chrono test. And here's what the other side looks like. Of course, again, I only just did it temporarily like that for the purpose of today's video. And you can see the two battery packs here on the side. Some of you might be saying, why didn't I just use the battery pack that it came with? Guess what? Not only does it not perform as well as these 9.6 ones, would you believe the battery pack that this bad boy came with was still giving me issues trying to fit it in this handguard? That's why I don't like these front battery pack space. This is the, oh gosh. And to be fair, I quite like this. Yeah, gives it a more rustic look. Anyway, let's just make sure this bad boy works, especially after what happened in the previous video. Okay, let's get it on semi. I've got my iPro on, even though there's no mag, but again, just make it a habit regardless. Let's have a listen. Oh, that is snappy and such a refreshing sound after the previous video. Right, now let's go full. Actually, let me do this one-handed. Ready? Ooh, dagga 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 dagga. Right, so we're back with this AEG target sheet. Let me just show you, first of all, that I have the mag. Come on. completely full of BBs. Now, as I said before, you've got your windy wheel right there to wind the mag up. But if you're of a particular age and you're feeling nostalgic, you know, when you used to have those little tin toys that needed a key to wind them up to work. Obviously, I'm too young to be of that era. And then what you do is you grab the supplied key. I got 2. I don't know if that was an error, but I had 2, so that's good. Stick it in there and you can wind away. To be fair, it's a hell of a lot quicker. I mean, look at that already. But to be fair, I did start on the wheel on the bottom. But yeah, once you see the first BB, just give it a few more and we're good to go. So let me just quickly explain this now if this is the first time you're watching my video, but I'll do it all now so I can just do my chrono and go straight to the accuracy test with no delay. So after the chrono test, I'm going to be using this target sheet there, and as you can see there, those are the previous models that I've used on this sheet. You had the very budgety Kenji up there, did pretty well to be fair. Then you had the higher end ICS CXP Mars, absolutely slayed. Then you had the ICS Galil, absolutely slayed. Then we had another ICS, they're all AEGs, M4A1, that was a budgety one as well, and that didn't do too bad at all. So the bottom row, I'm going to put 4 there, and full auto right there, and that is the domain of, or belongs to, the Jing Gong T3 Shorty MC51 RAS foldable stock AEG. Right, what up, Shorty? Let's do this. And of course, if you're going to use a bit of fabric tape on your primary, do remember on a platform like this, your cocking handle will be decommissioned, but who cares? It's only for show, it don't do nothing. Got my eye protection on. Let's put this bad boy on semi, and let's see what we get. Nice, perfect for CQB. Well, at least in the UK. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, people. That's a beautiful thing. You can just average that out to 340 FPS and a very healthy just over 1 joule. Right, I've been given my orders to go full auto. Woo, that is decent. First time I've ever seen an AEG go higher in FPS when it's on full auto. But okay, we're looking at 14 BBs per second and the FPS went up. But you know, a lot of places do say no full auto in the building. Right, me old China, how'd you like them apples? Now, where would you put this in the grand scheme of things? A beginner's? Intermediate? Mid-tier? High-tier? I would literally, first put that on safe, I would literally say this isn't a beginner's one. Personally, I would say intermediate to lower mid-tier. What do you think? Hit that comment section. But look at the results. Fairly decent groupings considering 3 inches circumference. Very good groupings there, and you know what? That is right on the edge, but I'm going to give it a perfect. Thank you. And look, this is what I love about this particular platform. It took a lot longer for the BBs to stop being fed, yeah, than all the others. So I could do a lot more damage to that bit of paper right there. So that's what I mean. Look, can you see that? In fact, the mag in this has a much bigger capacity than the others. So you can actually see the progressive size of these holes. So what that means is, it doesn't mean, actually, nice, just want to show you that in action. Yeah, it doesn't mean that the mag is empty. No, no, no. More BBs in there, so you just wind it up again, and now I want to empty the mag. Doesn't it look cool like this as well, with the stock folded? Right now, as I said, I want to empty the mag. So I've put up this other old sheet that I was using ages ago. So let's do this. There's still more BBs. My aim is to try and cut a hole out, yeah, of that sheet. Maybe I didn't wind it up enough. So we were almost able to cut a hole. Look at that. It's taken me nothing to just rest my finger on it and go around, and you can see, look. So there you go, people. This is the JG-T3 MC51 or 51 RAS with the foldable stock. There are many, and I mean many, different variants of this. You've even got ones that have the actual electronic blowback. You've got ones without the stock, with a different stock. You've got ones that has a bit more metal to it. It's quite a fun platform to have, and it looks the business. You rock up to an Airsoft gameplay arena with one of these. No one's going to look at you and think, beginner. Ha, not at all, especially if you've got some cool optics. And by the way, I didn't have this on during the accuracy test, but I put it back on because it looks so,
groovy.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. And just in case you're wondering, this one has a version 2 gearbox in there. There are variants that has the version 3. If I had to speak on the negatives, it really boils down to the pain it is to get a half decent battery pack in there. As you saw, I wasn't pretending, I gave up. So in terms of performance out of the box, I'm giving this a solid 9 out of 10. Absolutely stunning how it performed. How long will it last? Who knows? I'll probably let you know one day when it fails, if it fails. So, oh, and I don't like the fact that there's too much ABS going on here. But yeah, apart from that, absolutely love this beast. It's huge, bigger than I thought it was, but luckily, of course, you can fold that. But yeah, very nice piece. Oh, no, wait. Turn the lights back on. I forgot something. I just need a few more seconds of your time, please. It'll be worth it. Well, for a few of you. Remember a while ago I said, if you bought one of those bad boys, the exclusive Airsoft mic PVC patch with the raised lettering, I said there will be a separate special giveaway only for the people that bought a patch. Well, I haven't forgotten. That's going to happen in June. So if you don't get your skates on, you've only got about 3 to 4 more weeks to bag yourself one of these patches. Link is in the description. And then I will put out a call for all my patch buyers to come to a certain special place on the interweb so that I can, probably going to be YouTube, so I can do just a special giveaway for you. Now that will include all sorts of stuff, okay? I ain't going to say too much just now, but do not miss out. Grab yours right now, ballisticdesigns.co.uk. Link, link is in the description. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, I didn't put the grip on because I just don't think it looks good with the grip and I didn't really need it.